And welcome back for the next installment of our Let's Play Rome Total War. Let's see here. Okay, we were going to move some of these units further south to Greece. We did conquer the Greek cities in this part, at least. I would like to keep some units, just a few here in case the Macedonians do attack. But let's start moving our units down there. Let's see what these citizens think. Okay, no. Alright, so we will have to leave one unit behind. Probably... unit of war dogs should be fine. Okay, yes, that's about good. All we need there. Lowest upkeep cost out of any of the units in this army. Just left behind there. Alright, so let's see what we got going. I will have to move some of these units, but before I move this army further, I would like to bolster it with 2 units of Principes. Okay, so we can get those moving. Or actually 1 unit of Principes and then another unit of archers, because we will need them against the phalanxes in the future battles. Okay, looks good, looks good. We do have another 1,300 left, but since we have construction going on everywhere, yeah, we won't make use of that this turn. Okay, so they want us to blockade this port, and we will do that right now.
Move depleted, sir.
And we still didn't get a Senate office. It's a shame. The Senate does not appreciate what we do, but it's okay. We will overthrow them, and then we'll appreciate ourselves. Alright. Let's build some roads there for some more trade increase. As far as my military centers, I don't really have one at this point. Sparta will probably be the settlement to do that, since they have the most military infrastructure to begin with. Okay, I would like to build a port here too, but let's build some stables first before we go that far. Okay. Then after this unit of archers is done, I'm going to build a few ships here so we can transport ourselves to some of these islands and capture them as well. I would really like some military access rights with the Macedonians, because I'm going to be going through there quite a lot. A Dacian diplomat. Okay, let's get trade rights with them, see what they say, and they agreed. Okay, and then we can go for trade rights with the Scythians as well. Very interesting units the Scythians have. I could almost go conquer some of that, but that would sort of knock us off the track of capturing the best cities first. So let's keep this moving.
Out of move, sir.
Alright, so all we need now is ships, and then our conquest can continue. We did spend some money on a few certain things. Now we're out. Oof, and this settlement doesn't even have enough of a population to build a unit of peasants, so we're going to have to wait on that. Maybe once we reach 600, that's when they might let us construct a unit there. I don't really expect an attack from the Gauls. The Julii, I have them tied up pretty good, it looks like. And then the Scipii are continuing their advance, so next turn. Okay, Tarentum is growing. It's a growing city. But we have some catching up to do before we advance it. These are all buildings that belong to this capital here. So we should finish this before we move the settlement ahead in size. And that's not actually what I want. I actually want... let's build some sewers here. Okay, and then maybe a Temple of Mercury in the next turn. Oops, there we go. Okay, let's queue up the next structure for here. Shrine to Mercury. And yeah, as far as our military goes, we have a pretty sizable force. It's just that it's not being used right now. So no need to really construct anything else as far as military goes. I will always take these Cretan archers. These are some of the better archers in this game. Have a missile attack of 11, which does beat the very good Roman archers that we're going to get later on. Okay, the auxiliary archers. And they have very long-range, or just long-range missiles, which is also very good. They outreach a lot of the archers that other factions can construct now. Alright. And now we're just waiting for the ships here. Let's finish this mission that the Senate gave us before the Julii take them over. Alright, and we are ready for the next turn once more. Wait. Any construction anywhere? Nope. Here we can construct some roads and such. Yeah, no need to save any money this early in the game. It should start piling up later on once our empire gets richer, we get better settlements, and so on. Okay, and then we initiated the contact with the Scythians, get some trade rights. Yeah, I don't plan on fighting them unless they attack us. They want a ceasefire, they want us to give them Thermon and Sparta. Not going to happen. I would like to see, maybe we can make them a protectorate of ours, which would make them be our subordinates, their entire empire, and they would pay us a tax tribute. Yeah, they don't usually accept that. I didn't expect them to. Okay, now this is where we're going to attack next, it looks like. But let's stop at Kydonia here and take that over as well. It won't take much. Yes, and then since our people weren't too happy here, the Senate actually gave us our games here. We don't get to pick where they put it. Usually it'll be the settlement with the least public order. Let's build some sewers here. And I hope that we can keep up with the public order here. It might come back to bite us in the butt, but we'll deal with that when we get there.
No more moves, sir.
Okay.
General.
Yeah, let's build a ship here so we can get some of these generals out of there. Move this army as well. So I'm now going to take our best units. I would like to get rid of these Samnite mercenaries, but we'll keep them there. They're one of our weaker units, and they don't cost a ton either in upkeep, so good place for them.
General. Orders. Imperator. Orders. Sir. Imperator. General.
Oof. three horsemen there.
Orders.
Yeah, we'll take them with. Who knows?
Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
Oh, we got blocked there by a rebel army. And they have 2 units of Cretan archers, which should be a... They'll do some damage to us when we fight them, but... yeah, we'll get to that battle in a second. I want to keep spying on the Macedonians, because I don't trust them as much, and the AI in this game really can't be trusted too much. Unlike the later titles of Total War, where if you built up a pretty good relationship with another country, they actually were trustworthy later on.
Sir.
And we'll keep our diplomat moving as well. And eventually I will get an entire spy network going so that we can tell what our enemy's doing at all times. I'm trying to find out what to do with this money that we're sitting on. Okay, build that. Okay, so I suppose for now we'll just keep on piling on the buildings. I will actually invest... I'll build like one more structure and then I'm going to invest the rest in military matters. Okay. Then we should have a second nice army for Nero here. Principes and archers.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, they had an eruption over here. Looks pretty neat. However, the Scipii did suffer some losses thanks to that. And they also have the nice elephants of Carthage to deal with. Carthage should have like 1 unit of elephants there. Everyone has their challenges. We had the Spartans to deal with. They have elephants to deal with.
Fleet ready. Yes, Captain. Disembark. Sir, attack.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to try and get my general's bodyguard to take out a lot of these archers. Try not to have this turn into a massacre of our units. It is possible, again, if we aren't very decisive in this battle, but we will be. I'm positive.
This morning, an eagle circled the camp 3 times, then flew
Alright.
toward...
Yeah, every once in a while I like to throw a speech in there, but not every single time. Archers are going to be important, as are the Veltes. The Hastati are probably going to play more of a minor role in this one.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
So once I get those Cretan archers out of there, this is a piece of cake. We have the missile unit advantage. Once we take their range advantage out of the way, or out of the game. Wonder if they're going to adjust correctly here. Yeah, maybe I'll just have my general play a little distraction for now, for them. Not bad. Yeah, this match is ours. Just as long as they're not firing at our missile units, we're fine. Yeah. And my general's keeping the archers on their side pretty busy. Okay, now I'm going to redirect the missile fire that we have onto this unit of militia hoplites. Their other infantry units are pretty much done for.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Nothing special about this win, really.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield. The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Okay, we can fast forward at this point, really. No fighting going on, just running and slaughtering. Okay, not bad there. Just an easy settlement to take there. Didn't expect there to be too much resistance. And that settlement is ours. Occupy it again. Start some construction there so that they're happier. Merge our fleets here so we're not attacked by pirates or anything. Now we don't need those hot plates. We have enough going for ourselves. Yeah, lots of trade coming in. That's where most of our money's probably coming from at this point. Okay, we'll queue up the next building here. We can't build fast enough at this point. Okay, next turn.
Fleet ready! Set sail! General! Orders! 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 General! Imperator! Orders! General! Move out!
Yeah, I didn't expect them to be too happy. Build a unit of peasants, and I will probably leave a unit of Veltace behind.
General! Onward! Fleet ready! Imperator! Boarding! Ready to sail! Yes, Captain! Moves depleted, sir! Aye, aye, Captain!
It's almost a little bit too easy here, but we're just going to keep our construction going and then keep it going from there. This might be a pretty quick Let's Play, relatively speaking. I did expect this to take longer to get this far, but of course we haven't started the war with Macedon yet. I want to see what the Senate has to say about them, because as soon as the Senate says go, I'm going to attack. Yeah, and they're still pretty friendly towards them, so we still can't attack. That irks me so much. We could have probably had most of this captured by now if the Senate was to just let us, but you do need some allies. We also attain the status of having the largest faction, which isn't bad. Most provinces held. Okay, and we're raking in the cash right now. On that note, I'm going to keep building some armies here. Maybe build a unit of ballistas just for later on, because that will be important once we encounter some of the elephants further in the east here. So next turn once more. Wait, one moment. I do not want them to rebel on me this turn. Otherwise, I'll just have some other unit fill in the spot later. Okay, and they are now just disillusioned, so they're a little bit more towards the unhappy side, but they're not outraged yet. Next turn. These pirates. Dude, we made it. Oh god.
Our fleet is under attack!
Alright, at least they didn't sink our ships. Because I've had it where I would just bounce off pirate attack after pirate attack till they sunk a ship with a huge army in it. I wasn't the happiest after that happened. Yeah, so we have two pretty sizable armies here. I am probably going to merge them here.
Ready to sail! Aye, aye, Captain! Disembark!
Makes it a little easier.
Sir! Forward! Joining forces! General!
Oh, okay, so we have to merge the lower ranking navy into the higher ranking
Ready
one.
to sail!
Gonna retrain my navy here. Yeah, the only thing that I have to watch out for at this point is not to get too complacent here with all the money we're making. I will probably build a pretty large army at this point Just because I don't want to get surprised by any huge armies on their side and then just get destroyed completely on all fronts. No, that can't happen. Up to now, it's been sort of a piece of cake.
Aye, Captain.
You know what? I'm actually going to drop Nero here off with some of the units that he came in with, and then merge that with a few fleets that we're going to build from Tarentum. It's all about logistics, it seems like. That's what's been holding us back here, is the logistics part of all this. Not being able to move where we want to move when we want to move there.
Yes, Your Honor.
So let's keep this going. Oh, Egypt. Egypt's racing with us. They're on here, and they're sort of the powerhouse in the Middle East. Yeah, always the largest faction in the Middle East in every playthrough of this that I've had.
Your Honor, secrecy is
And I don't know what Macedon's up to.
Not possible, sir.
But for now, everything's at peace, and we'll continue to grow.
Our fleet is under attack! Disengage!
Oh my god.
Move, sir!
And our faction leader died. So now we don't really have any units policing there. And the rebels are blocking us. Thank you. Okay, had to lower the tax rate a little bit, which is fine. We're making enough money to do that. Now we're just going to build some garrison units there. Too many pirates for my liking. They're pretty much... The pirates are derailing us here. That's the only thing that bothers me, really. Let me see how much time we have left on that Senate mission. 6 turns. That is enough time, certainly. Okay, gonna have a large navy coming in here to support. Probably wipe out these pirates. They're pretty annoying right about now, so it's a good time to take care of them. And actually, okay, I'm wondering if I should station 2 large armies in Turkey, or modern-day Turkey, or have 1 fight in Turkey and 1 in Egypt. I think I might just go the route of attacking Egypt. It's a little early, but oh well. What to do, what to do. Okay, next turn. I think. Let's get that going. The Gauls want a ceasefire, and I will take that. For one, they won't attack us normally when they ask for a ceasefire, and 2, I can make some money off of this. I ask for 1,500. See if that sounds fair, and they accepted. Yeah, so we're stockpiling the money now. The pirates seem to have fled. So first things first. We want to make sure that we get an army to fulfill our mission to Halicarnassus, or however you want to pronounce that. So I'm going to have 1 army wait on this navy. Or actually, I'm going to merge some of the ships out of this navy with this navy.
Ready to sail. General.
And I did want to test Nero here. He's already 27 years old, so he has aged quite a bit. Now, what to give who? I am actually going to give Nero our best troops, so all the bad ones can see themselves off the ship now. We do want the Equites on there with him. Drop off some of these Hastati here as well. And let's see. Yep, we got a pretty good army going here. Oops. Wrong general with wrong army.
March! Ready to sail! Sir! March! General! Forward! Ready to sail! Ready to sail.
Just one more.
Ready to
Don't want
sail.
to get derailed by pirates again,
Moves depleted, sir.
because that might actually throw us off a little bit too far. Prince pays, and then 1 unit of ballistas. Okay, looks good now. That's been a little bit more secured. They're relatively happy. Okay, next turn. I do want to get in one bigger battle here.
Awaiting your command. Honor.
Hey, we actually got one Senate office. Nice. Quester, which is like the first Senate office, and he should get promoted in the next turns to higher Senate offices.
Ready to sail. Aye, aye, Captain. Off the boats.
And here we go.
Engage the enemy.
Should be ready to attack the next turn.
Settlement under siege, sir.
And we can also get another unit of Cretan archers, one of my favorite units out of the mercenary units, unless I run across elephants or something.
Sail.
Okay, let's queue all that up. Just because we have the money, then we won't have to worry about it. Okay, and we can, again, my spy isn't really telling me too much. Let's see what's over here. I'm surprised at how peaceful the Macedonians have been all this time. They seem pretty chill for right now. As far as my diplomat, we want to keep him moving too. And in the past campaigns that I've done that were non-Let's Plays, I usually fell asleep on my diplomatic relations. Just sort of stopped going for him. Yeah, and he actually has quite some influence now with all the different trade agreements he's brokered. Has a linguist, in case you ever... Yeah, self-explanatory. Okay, and the rebels actually pushed forward to attack us. This isn't a major battle or anything, but this will probably be the last one for this Let's Play. I do sometimes go on a little long, like in that last Let's Play that I did, 42 minutes. Stretching it a little bit. Let's hope we can keep it shorter here.
Let us all. Units, at my orders.
Okay, we have so many missile units that I will actually put them all up in one giant solid wall with my infantry right behind them. So if they ever have to retreat, they know what's behind them.
Units, march. Units, break away. Units, march. Get off. Move.
The ferryman will be busy.
Yeah,
today.
and with their tight
The enemy have
formations,
brought more men to
this
the
should
fight.
be a butchering once more.
Units, move out.
Yeah, and I don't think they're too happy about that. Might start running before they get here at this rate.
Units, march.
They're getting hit with like a wall of fire every time. Now this in the background here, if you notice, that's actually one of the 7 world wonders, or however many there were, and each one that you capture grants your faction some type of bonus for the campaign. Macedonia is actually sitting on one of them. One of my favorite ones, the statue of Zeus. Actually makes all your settlements across your faction 20% happier. Let's drown them in fire.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Just getting pelted. It's like fire hail. And let's increase the rate of fire here. Captures or kills many of them before they run. We're going to turn the fire capability off, the flaming arrows. Let's see if they have Cretan archers, and they do. At least one unit. That's not too bad. Our cavalry are going to be called into play here. From what I've found, this is sort of like a game of rock, paper, scissors in every battle. Like, every unit has something it can't deal with in this game. Whether it be elephants versus infantry or pikemen versus cavalry, something of that nature. Yeah, the Cretan archers do seem to have a pretty decent ability for hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, their swords are pretty good there, if you notice. Longer than most missile units' weapons.
Spearmen are about to attack your camp.
My general just made it out there. And my cavalry are routing. Pretty weak. Equites are a very basic unit, though, for a cavalry unit. And I have an interesting way to finish them off. You could call it a finishing move of sorts.
Enemies show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
See you later. Alright, and that was a pretty good battle then. Missiles did most of the lifting here. Once the enemy gets better missile units, and the Greek factions are definitely not the ones for that, this is all going to get more difficult, more variables in the battles.
This day is clearly our victory.
And we did now just capture. Okay, let's deal with the settlement first here. So I am actually going to occupy it once again. They don't really have a ton of a population there. I will have to take down this shrine. Once again, the cultural difference penalty there. All I've been doing is building the shrines to Mercury because he gives you that increase in tradable goods. So that means more money for us. We have enough money to construct everything there. And once we do, the settlement should be quite happy. The Senate gave us another 5,000 denarii. So they're actually, as far as the rewards go, they've been more generous lately. And we captured a wonder. And most of these wonders actually disappeared already. They got destroyed, a lot of them did. Now there's actually 7 new world wonders. I don't know what they are, but these are the old ones. And the bonus that this building gave us was it reduces building construction times by 20%. This doesn't affect buildings that take less than 5 turns to complete. So once we get to like the buildings that take, what was it, 8 turns or so, that's when it'll take effect. Knock a turn or 2 off there every time. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it once more. I should get this Let's Play up pretty soon here. We'll see you guys next time.